All right, this is the super heavyweight final of the adult male black belt division. Early takedown attempt there from Aaron Tex Johnson.
You know, I bet you Kaynan feels those snatch singles all the time, all day long, huh?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
used to that. He's used to defending that.
Kaynan Duarte, of course, the Atos black belt, the 2019 Flow Grappling black belt of the year, ADCC champion, multiple-time IBJJF tournament champion, just won pretty much everything. But Tex Johnson, one of the most fearsome leg lockers in the game, extreme breaking power whenever he's able to lock onto a lower limb. But Kaynan, they have fought once before, Kendall. We talked about this briefly, but they fought at the Psy Pro NoGi tournament. So
2019.
even though they only fought once, I'm sure they're very familiar with each other as athletes, as competitors. And let's see, because look at this. It looks like Kaynan is really close to finishing this leg drag here. What do you think?
Well, yeah, Tex got underneath really quick and was looking really sharp, actually. And then Kaynan was able to get to this leg drag position. And now it's not quite solidified, but we are sinking in. So he was trying to control the hips a little bit, but Tex is doing a great job of continuing to extend his left leg, not letting his hips get smashed over his head like a stack position. So
isn't it amazing how well Tex can invert and get underneath his opponent's legs from bottom for such a big guy?
It is, absolutely, because you look at a position like this and you're like, oh, Kaynan's for sure past the guard, right? But then Tex keeps inverting just a little more and a little more, still going after that leg, making it very difficult.
I think there's a clear strategy here. You can see that Kaynan absolutely wants to pass the guard and put on the pressure, whereas Tex very eager to try and get underneath and control a leg. But right here in this position, I think that Kaynan's starting to settle down a little bit onto the pass.
Yeah, I like that Kaynan's doing a good job of taking this nice and slow, because as you can see, as soon as he loses any space, Tex almost recovers. He's done it almost a couple times.
Oh, look at this now. Now that's significant. Yeah, cuts a little bit of an angle, and now all of a sudden, Tex is in trouble.
I think he already has the seatbelt grip as well, which is going to make this very tight. He's doing a good job of keeping his hips right behind Tex's hips. A lot of times...
Oh, nice recovery there.
That was nice.
And then you can see there in this inset right here on screen, of course, the Atos squad there to support Kaynan. In the middle with the white face mask is Andre Galvão. On the left, you got Bruno Frazzato, Andy Murasaki, just over his shoulder, Angelica Galvão. Really, the Atos team, I love seeing the support all together when they come out with one of their guys.
Yeah, but again, I want to bring attention back to Tex. Like, that position, you know, 99% of people kind of would either smash the guard, pass, or take back, right? And somehow, here we are back again in Tex's open guard. It's like very, very impressive flexibility, mobility, guard retention, especially for someone a lot bigger and very strong heavyweight guy. Very impressive. He's playing the shin to shin now. I like how he steps his left leg on top of his other leg to kind of reinforce that and keep some distance there. And then back to this reverse deal heel we've been seeing all day long. Looks like he's looking to it to maybe go underneath again.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, caused a little bit of a reaction, which is
and
going to give
gets
him
the advantage. Yeah, just a very opportunistic ankle lock there from top position from Kaynan. And not only does it get the advantage and force Tex to react, but it kind of reset the guard position there for a minute as well, right?
It did, yeah. It made him release where he was at and kind of reset everything. And also mentally, it can be really frustrating knowing that the opponent gets the advantage, they get a head up, whether you felt like it was tight or not.
Right.
It's just a good now we're back to this reverse heel again. I like how he brings his left leg underneath that hook, which is going to be really important if he's trying to elevate Kaynan up. Kaynan's doing a great job of also stuffing that angle down.
I think something too important to note as well is that this is Kaynan's first Jiu-Jitsu tournament on American soil since a long time. He's basically missed the entire 2020 season. He did have a handful of matches in Brazil, but now back in the States. Oh, look at that. Now that's really deep now. He's really managed to do a good job of not only passing the leg across, but getting his chest and using it as a wedge on Tex's top leg.
See how Tex's hips are still elevated.
Right.
Like, wow, that is impressive, because that's a lot of pressure coming down from Kaynan's hips right now, and he's still not smashing Tex's hips to the floor.
Yeah.
It's very, but sinking that
now
left
the change
arm
of grip
in.
there. The change of the grip there from Kaynan, that's significant. Now,
So here we are again.
Yeah, once again gives his back, but this time hooks in. And he's going to get 4 points.
We're 5 minutes in. 4 points, a couple advantages.
That was really smooth, and I think it was really clever of Kaynan in not letting Tex use the same escape twice. You know, that time he was able to keep it a little bit tighter, and he knew that Tex would want to turn and recover, and he's like, shut the door, straight on the back, no messing around.
Well, yeah, it's kind of beautiful to see athletes make adjustments in real time, because we had literally the exact same sequence once with an escape, and then the same sequence repeated again, but the adjustment was made, the back was taken. Right? So it's nice to see this high-level athlete.
Oh, reverse triangle again. Here it comes.
Wow.
Look at this. Exactly the same attack that he caught in his first match earlier in the day. That kind of reverse triangle, choke, stroke, shoulder lock.
I think the shoulder is what tapped Tex here. That's what it looked like, at least.
That was a beautiful sequence and a really clinical finish there for Kaynan Duarte, who becomes the 2020 NoGi Super Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, definitely something I'm going to be on the lookout for him. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing more of these reverse triangles from him.
Yeah, beautiful technique, flawlessly executed. Let's take a quick look at this replay right here. Look at that. That was the guard pass.
Yeah, when he switches that left hand inside, I think it's went, yep, right when we see that grip adjustment.
Yeah, he manages to get the left hand inside, and that was when you could see Tex suddenly thinking, oh, I need to get out of here.
So the first time here, he stayed here for a long time. The second time, he didn't hesitate. He popped his hook right in, and see how he brings his right knee close to the back of his hip. Nice.
There was that little ankle lock attempt there that was the reaction.
Just enough to have Tex reset. Change the series.
I think this time we actually see the finished pass this time.
Yeah, so this time, right when he gets to the back, he goes right for the hook. Right? I think he's sit, and that left hook comes in instead of waiting for him to roll away.
Really smooth. Straight in with the second hook. And then he held it there for he counted. You could see it because the referee hand awarded the points, but Kaynan counted 1, 2, 3, switched to the body triangle, and then, well, here's the finish. And look at that. Beautiful.
Oh, yeah. It looks like the shoulder was very tight.
Yeah. Absolute
great performance by Tex as well. I think his guard recovery and guard retention was very impressive.
Yeah.
Like that first escape from the leg drag to the back take was really